Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. I'm Crystal. I'm the owner of A Life Full of Simplicity. I'm super excited for today's video. I'm going to be unboxing the Wild Unknown Alchemy deck and guidebook. This is by Krans. So if you have been subscribed to my channel for a while, you would have seen that I have all of Krans decks on my channel. I have flipped through the ones that I have not unboxed, like they were already in my collection before, like prior to YouTube. So I will link all of those down below. I have the Wild Unknown Tarot, the Wild Unknown Archetypes Oracle, the Animal Spirit Oracle, and now this one, and I have obviously the pocket edition of the Wild Unknown Tarot. So I'm super excited to add this to my Wild Unknown shelf. It's going to be such a beautiful moment when I add this to my Krans collection on the shelf. It's going to look gorgeous. So I'm super excited. So let's see here. This is a huge box, I have to say. And in the back here, let's try to bring it closer. It says, "Welcome to the Wild Unknown Alchemy, written and illustrated by Krans. You will find within 71 hexagon cards in an elegant, compact box, a lavishly illustrated 236-page guidebook, obviously. So this is a gift set box. Like all her other decks, pretty much, they are a gift set with a nice large guidebook, very in-depth, a lot of in-depth information in it, so I'm really excited. So in the back it says, "A journey of discovering the gold within. Alchemy weaves together the physical and mystical aspects of our lives. The planets, metals, colors, and seasons act as symbols for reflection and open the gateway to the imagination. Alchemy invites us to engage with the creative mystery of our everyday world and to unite the materials of the soul. May you always be on the inner quest." Oh my god, I'm so excited. So this is published by Chronicle books. So in the US it retails for $40. In the UK it retails for £35. In Canada it retails for $57 or 59 Canadian or something like that. I got it, so I pre-ordered this and I got it at like 44, I believe, Canadian. But I had a gift card, so I actually only paid, I had an Amazon gift card, so I actually only paid $13 for it. So yes, great steal, I have to say, especially when you have a gift card. So inside it says, "From lead to gold, the secret sealed. Patience, more will be revealed." Oh, love it. Beautiful ribbon, beautiful thick guidebook. So the guidebook is the same size as the archetypes. It's like square like this, like the archetypes. Then we have inside the box. Wow, the box is huge. Really stuck in there. There we go. Okay, there we go. We have a ribbon. So this box here will live in my drawer, and then for the time being, and then these two things will go on my shelf with the other stuff. Okay, so let's get into the guidebook first. So this is the back. Okay. Wow, look at this table of contents. That is so small. Wow. It's so small, the writing. Okay, so we have, okay, let's see. "When the student is ready, the teacher disappears." Okay. Then we have "The hive of influence, alchemical terms, alchemical practices, types of alchemists, understanding the deck, using the deck." And then it goes into different divisions. So we have the 11 cosmic forces, 4 colors, 4 seasons, 22 materials, 22 mysteries, and 8 operations. Okay. I know nothing about alchemy, so I am definitely going to read the guidebook. So I can understand. Ooh, what's this? Jean Parsons. Interesting. Okay. Oh, this is Kim. Interesting. Okay, the Hive of Influence. We have some alchemical texts. Okay. Laboratories, the origin of alchemy. Interesting. So it seems like there's a lot of good information, I think, to learn a bit, especially if you're a beginner to alchemy. You have alchemy. Interesting. So alchemy is the merging of the physical and the mystical. Cool. The alchemist. The work. The laboratory. The starting point. Interesting. And then we have the goal. Okay. Then we have some practices here. Study of fire, study of metaphor, life force, time, duality, relationships. Then we have types of alchemists. So awakening, secret, shadow, future. Interesting. Okay, then we have understanding the deck. Okay, so the font is very small, so I think I'm going to read this. Read this here close to me so I can actually see what I'm reading. Okay, so the 11 cosmic forces. Okay, let's see. In alchemy, each of the planets, so the 11 cosmic forces are pretty much the planets. So in alchemy, each of the planets is assigned to a specific metal and its archetypal residence and god. Saturn, for example, is linked with lead, its inert and structuring forces, and the paternal archetype of the king and father. By extending our imagination beyond the earthly plane and into the far reaches of space, alchemy exercises our ability to see the interrelatedness of all things. Conversely, according to palmistry, the energy of the planets is contained in specific parts of the hand. Certain gestures and mudras may be used to bring relationship with the planets into balance. Weaving all of these themes together, the 11 Cosmic Forces cards contain images of hands, emphasizes the areas of the palm and fingers associated with the planet, along with symbols of the corresponding metal. Whether or not you have a background in astrology, the Cosmic Forces cards deepen our readings and keep the alchemist humble and connected to the eternal. So that's what I read for the 11 cosmic forces. Now, for the 4 colors, I don't want to read all of this because there's so much stuff. What are the 4 colors anyway? Let me see. In the table of contents. Okay, so I'll just read this part here. So the primary colors of alchemy are black, white, yellow, and red. The alchemical story of these 4 colors leads us through the cycle of life, death, and rebirth, and it is therefore no coincidence they appear as the dominant colors of such great mystical symbols as the Native American medicine wheel and the Tibetan mandala paintings. These cardinal colors represent the circular nature of the work, known in ancient Greek as melanosis, the darkening, leucosis, the lightening, xanthosis, the yellowing, and iosis, the reddening. I have chosen to depict the color cards with a snake, as it is a universal symbol for the cyclic nature of transformation. There are 2 further points that must be made in relation to the study of color. which I'm not going to read. Hold on. Colors of the work are not hierarchical, but rather a continuous cycle of shifting information. And then they're much like the Ouroboros. So what I read was this, and then I just read the first sentence and first sentence-ish, Ouroboros. Okay, first, and then the 4 seasons. Let's see. Okay, so the seasons are nature's tangible and universal expression of one of the most advanced alchemical concepts, so time. So through the seasons, we sense the passage of time and see its effect on the world. Let's see, what else? And then second, the season cards remind us that alchemy is continually happening on a cosmological level. So these cards reorient us to observe the alchemy of Mother Earth and to witness where she is in her story arc. Interesting. Okay. So that's the seasons. I just read a bit of this. Not all of it. Just what's important. Next we have 22 materials. Let's see. So through the 22 material cards, we strengthen our relationship with a full range of substances in the alchemist's studio. Okay. So the material cards bring atmosphere and tone to a reading. Since their qualities can be felt so tangibly, they cast a mood on all cards present. Okay, that's cool. So I just read a bit of this. Like a few sentences. Okay, then we have the 22 mysteries. Let's see. I don't know. Alchemy overflows with images that summon the imagination, symbolize certain aspects of transformation. The 22 mysteries cannot be explained and understood in one sitting, or even in many. They have lasted through the centuries and precisely because they are complex and derivative. Practitioner could study the image of the golden rose for an entire year and still be left with petals unturned. Okay. They shift and change, as does everything in the laboratory. Think of these cards as mystical teachings in and of themselves. Each could serve as the beginning of a research project, a poem, or a painting. These cards rise to the surface as if from a dream. So I read a bit of this. So these ones I don't understand. I'm going to have to get more into it. And then we have the 8 operations here, which are what? I don't know. So the operations are the most powerful cards of the Alchemy deck, similar to the Major Arcana and Tarot deck. They represent the overriding principles that determine the greater archetypal story at hand. These operations are the very heart and soul of alchemical work. Okay, they are the aims, so whether conscious or unconscious, of the work itself. Through them, we determine why the alchemist has come to the studio in the first place. Was it to wield 2 pieces of metal together or chip away at something little by little? Okay. Cool. I read a bit of this. Then we have the 8 alchemical operations. Then it goes into using the deck. It gives you some information. Climate, images, underdog. The essence of a single card reading, or no, the essence a single card reading. So phase 1 and phase 2, phase 3. Okay. Less is more, a 2-card reading. Less, more. Okay. The Tria Prima, 3-card reading. Unus, duo. Unus, duo, tres. Tres. Doors of Wisdom. Initiation, fortune, resistance, and destination. Interesting. The Alchemical Union. So we have you, them, your lesson, their lesson, the union. Interesting. I'm guessing the relationship spread. The rose that gives the bees honey. Wow. That looks complicated. Sacred Center, Petal of the Past, Petal of Forgiveness, Petal of the Present, Petal of Offering, Petal of the Future, and Petal of Nourishment. Interesting. As above, so below. Interesting. Earth, water, fire. So 3 cards, or you can do 7 cards. Earth, water, fire, air. Wait, is there an air card? Oh no, there is an air card. Air, ether, intuition, cosmos. Ooh. Ether, intuition, cosmos. Whoa. Could probably just do the 4 first 4 elements. Card rotation. Curiosity. Fun stuff. And then it goes into the things. Okay, what do we have there? We have the name, keywords, blurb, go deeper, to ponder. What's the information on the sides? Too small, can't see. Some considerings and when it appears in a reading. Okay, so when it appears in a reading, some extra things to consider. Cool. Okay, what color? Do we have the same thing? Yes, we do, except what's this? Okay. Okay, so we have something to do, like an action, and then link to other cards. Okay, seasons. Okay, so again, link to other cards, and then something to do. Interesting. Okay. Everything else seems to be the same. It's just the sides change. Okay, associations and so associations and some extra things about, like some extra facts about the metal or material. Okay, let's see the sides on this. Okay, so links to other cards and then some like extra information about the card itself. Interesting. Okay, and then what do we have here? Okay, so connection with other cards, extra information. Interesting. Okay, so I'm going to pull a card at the end like I usually do and read it. Okay. So let's take this out. We'll take this out of the box. Nothing in the box except for some stars. Is there anything in here? Nope, more stars. Box is cool. Cool. Okay. Actually, let's put this here. Okay, let me make some space here so I can... Actually, I should probably... Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we have the sun. Oh, these are the backs. Super cool. We have the moon. Mercury. Venus. Mars. Jupiter. Saturn. Neptune. Pluto. Chiron. Now we get into the colors, so darkening, lightning, yellowing, reddening. Seasons, winter, spring, summer, and autumn. Now we get into the materials, I believe. Let me just double check. In the table of contents, yep, 22 materials. Okay. 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 So I don't know if this is Latin or what this is, but there's another word in another language. I think it's Latin, but I'm not sure. Then we have the number on the top. It's always in Roman numerals. So if you don't know Roman numerals, now would be a great time. Like this would be a great opportunity to learn Roman numerals. We have tin, iron, copper, quicksilver, silver, gold, antimony, wise salt, sulfur, glass, sugar, smoke, ash, vinegar, oil of vitriol, breathe or breath, blood, resin, fog, virgin's milk, sap of moon plant rather. Okay, now we're in the 22 mysteries. So we have the void, the uncreated, the new pearl, The Great Serpent. Sparks of Light. Raven's Head. The Despicable Face. The Drowned King. Mystical Sister. Chaos. Earth's Heart. Sun's Splendor. Blue Temple. Peacock's Tail. Against Nature. Benevolent Guide. We have the Golden Rose. Red and White Rose. Alchemical Wedding. I don't know if we're in the operations now. Let me just double check, make sure. Nope, not yet. Okay. Okay, Great Work. The Androgen. And Synchronicity. Now we're in the 8 operations. Calcification. Dissolution. Coagulation. Sublimation. Mortification. Ooh, it's crazy. Rotation. Separation. And lastly, conjunction. Wow, so many cards. Okay, let me see here how I'm going to shuffle these. Okay. Yeah, so they stick together. So they are matte. They are like a thicker cardstock. So they will stick together, and they kind of feel like similar to the archetypes where they stick together. But yes, you're going to get used to shuffling this. In my opinion, if you're not used to shuffling hexagon sheet decks, you will get used to it. What's this? There's something on the card. Okay. Yeah, they clump together a lot. Ooh. So shuffling is going to be difficult for them to actually spread out. Okay, for now that should be fine. We'll go with Earth's Heart. This here. This. Okay. Earth's Heart. Let's find this in the table of contents. What is this? Earth's Heart. What's it called? Cobum. Cobum. Here we go. Cobrum Terra. 193. Okay. 193. Here we go. 193. Covirum Terra, Earth's Heart. Depth, pulse, buried treasure. Amidst our phenomenal scientific pursuits, we have yet to journey to the core of the earth. We can only suppose what is there. Such is the mystery of the Quorum Terra card. So if this is Latin, okay, I'm just going to explain something for a second. I have taken Latin. I took it at Latin University. So if this is Latin, V is pronounced as a W, not a V. Just to let you know. So let's see here. It is related to the archetypal image of the cave and the fourth chakra located at the heart. Interesting. Okay. This card appears when there is something blossoming deep within that requires our attention, our tending to. It could be a new love, a new way of serving others, or an offering to the planet and its resources. Its alchemical text, Quorum Terra, roughly translates to Earth is the true heart. The journey of discovery will take you through many layers, slowly revealing her gifts. This is proof of Earth's longing to provide, to teach. You've already felt the pulse of Earth's heart. Now it's time to listen, to be a student of her wisdom. Go deeper. Read Dana Fold's poem, Go In and In. To ponder the abyssal plane. Science tells us that the Earth's core is made of iron. If this card appears along with the iron card, you can be sure the magnetic center is pulling you go in, and in. This card can be read as a direct call to reconnect with Earth itself. Sit or walk in nature, perhaps visiting your favorite spot. If you can't get there, sit and visualize. So this is everything I read. That. And then if I can, this. So yeah, that's everything I read. Very interesting, I have to say. I am really interested to read the guidebook with this deck because it's going to be very interesting to understand alchemy more and to get more into this area that I never really explored. So I'm really excited to get deeper into this, and I'm really happy that I got this deck sight unseen too, because I pre-ordered it without even having images on Amazon. I was just like, Kim Krans, yes please, pre-order. So yes, really happy with this deck, and sad that this is going to be the last one for this particular series. Hopefully she makes other decks though. Wouldn't mind starting a new collection of a new series of hers, but who knows what the future holds with what she puts out. I know she's working on some children's books. If I had a kid, I'd buy them and read to the baby. Read them to the child. But I don't, so I'm not gonna buy them. But if you have kids, you should check them out. They're really cute, in my opinion. But yes, let me know what you think of this deck in the comments below. If you have this deck, let me know how you use it. Do you really know much about alchemy? Is this your first time learning alchemy like it is for me? Let me know. I'd love to have a conversation with you in the comments below. If you don't have this deck and this is not part of your collection, let me know what you think. I'd love to hear your opinion down in the comments below. So I do thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Turn on that bell so you could be notified every time I post a brand new video. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it's greatly appreciated. Thanks so much and have a great day.